Welcome. You are in the lab room. I'm your host, Lou. Thank you for joining me here on the Week 11 recap of the National Football League. New York Jets traveling on the road, coming off their bye to take on the Buffalo Bills in a little bit of AFC East family business. Now, I always try to warn people of the impending doom that is in front of them. And with the Jets coming off this bye, feeling good, Rex Ryan telling jokes, oh, we lose a game, win a game, lose a game, we're going on the bye week, now we're supposed to lose. No, you'll lose after the bye when you go to Buffalo. Buffalo complaining about their schedule, talking about how they feel like it's unfair that they have to keep playing teams off of bye weeks. I get it. It's tough in this league as it is to win. Try giving a team 2 weeks to prepare for you each and every time. It's just tough. I get it. I get where the Bills are coming from. However, nobody wants to hear you complain. So you just got to go out and try to win games. And I feel bad. Let me say this now. I feel bad for any team late in the season looking to get into the postseason, trying to scratch and claw and vie for a playoff spot. Late in the season that has to go to Buffalo. I feel for you because that's a dangerous team in Buffalo when they're playing in Buffalo. That's a dangerous squad because they play defense. And I tell you, this is a young, up-and-coming defense. Mike Pettin, their defensive coordinator, I wouldn't be surprised if he's at the top of a lot of people's short list of next head coaching prospects. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't around in Buffalo next season. He's doing a phenomenal job in Buffalo with this defense, and there's a lot of young, talented players up and down this Bills defensive unit. They're a dangerous squad. Add to the fact that when they're at home, E.J. Manuel and their quarterbacks seem to play better with rhythm. They score points. The defense forces turnovers. They win football games. They're a scary team at home. So I warned the Jets. It's going to be pretty tough for you to get a win in Buffalo. But they're coming off the bye week. They were feeling good. Here we go. Don't need the board for this one. This one was pretty self-explanatory. I don't like the Jets. Much like the Bills on the road, I don't trust the Jets because they have a rookie. Much like the Bills do in E.J. Manuel, the Jets have Geno Smith. Geno. Oh, Geno. But when he's on the road, it's, oh, no. That's the Geno you get, not the Geno. Oh, you get the Geno. Oh, no. And it was no time in Buffalo. And this defense is really good. So you make mistakes. You give the Bills opportunities. And they jump out to a 20-0 lead. And that's what throwing interceptions, fumbling the football away, that's what will happen to you on the road. Now, it's not all the Jets, okay? Give some credit to this Bills defense. These guys play ball. Jarius Byrd out there picking the football off, sacking the quarterback, making plays. Denoris Searcy, I love that guy. Denoris Searcy, to me, is a great complementary safety on that football team. And he was found essentially by mistake. They had some injuries. Jarius Byrd wasn't ready to go when the season started. They inserted Denoris Searcy, and he has been a revelation. So good that even since Byrd has come back, they found ways to get Denoris Searcy on the field, and he's produced. That pick he had for a touchdown in this game, phenomenal. 85% of the safeties in this league do not make that play. That was a wonderful play. Jarius Byrd, like I said, a couple of picks in this game, also got a sack. They stripped Geno Smith of the football, run that in. I mean, they just did some things in this game to really disrupt the Jets offensively. But then again, it's Geno Smith. And you know, when you put Geno on the road, some funky things can happen. And it happened in this game. But look, despite all of the mistakes, you're down 20-0. Geno Smith calmly takes the Jets down the field. They get a touchdown. It's 20-7. You feel like, okay, maybe they've weathered the storm here. Maybe they're going to make a game of it. And just when you thought it was safe, just when you thought you could come out, peek your head out, E.J. Manuel finds a guy that he has something that you can't teach. You know what it is? Speed! Marquise Goodwin burns Antonio Cromartie to a crisp. Burns him to a crisp. Just straight blazes him. Runs right by him. E.J. Manuel throws a beautiful deep ball, drops it right in the breadbasket. He runs right in the end zone. He's dancing on him. 27-7. And at that point, I knew, hey, it's just not your day. And then Geno continues to turn it over. And when it's all said and done, you lose the football game 37-14. I mean, really, there's nothing you can do about that. Okay? You were in Buffalo. You got steamrolled. You got ambushed by a team that plays really good defense at home. And like I said, for any team trying to get into the postseason, I would try to stay out of Buffalo if at all possible. I mean, I would love to see the Bills' upcoming schedule down the stretch as to if they have any teams looking to try to make some noise and get into the postseason, because this is a dangerous Bills team. And even though they came into this game at 3-7, Jets came into this game at 5-4. I expected Buffalo to win. Now, I didn't know if it was going to be this lopsided, but I expected the Bills to take care of business because at home, this is a dangerous team. And E.J. Manuel, man, was he sharp in this game. He underthrows a ball to T.J. Graham that he stops, catches the football, gets into the end zone, hits Marquise Goodwin on a couple of plays. He was just on in this game. He was sharp. That's the E.J. Manuel you get at home. You take E.J. on the road, and he's a totally different guy. I don't know that guy. I don't know. He's foreign to me. I don't know that guy. But when you come home, E.J. Manuel, it's a different animal. And the guy that I expected them to get, that's the one that plays on the road. The one that's erratic, makes some questionable decisions. Footwork is really sloppy, throws the ball all around the field, turns it over. That's the guy I thought the Bills were getting out of Florida State. The guy that they got that looks to be more of who he is the one that plays at home, that's poised, that stands tall in the pocket, he uses that 6'5" frame to find receivers down the field. And when he gets a shot at the deep ball, he hits it like he did in this game. Bills take care of business at home like I expected to. Handled that family business like they were supposed to. 37-14. Get to 4-7 on the season. Meanwhile, if you're the Jets, tough loss within the division. You wanted to try to keep pace with the New England Patriots just in case they slip up on Monday night versus the Carolina Panthers. You could be there waiting in the wings saying, hey, don't look now, but we're right behind you in this division. And we've already beaten you once. So instead of them being able to say that, now the Jets just need to turn their focus to that wild card and see if they can find a way to keep playing this even football and if that gives them a chance later on in the season. I don't know if it will or not. But they're 5-5 now. And I don't know how this team is 5-5. They're not really that good. But look, you can't argue with results. And if you're 5-5, you're 5-5. And you're a 500 football team. And if you can continue, and this defense is probably why you're 5-5, because this defense is really good. And I think Ed Reed coming on board will help you down the stretch. But we'll see if you can get more consistency out of your offense in Geno Smith. Just not on the road, at home, but on the road as well. That's something he's going to have to grow into because right now he struggles mightily on the road. Jets lose on the road to Buffalo, 37-14. They're 5-5. Bills get a good win at home. This is a dangerous team. Win at home. They go to 4-7 on the season. That's going to do it for this edition of In the Lab Room. I thank you for joining me. If it happens in the National Football League, whether big or small, we cover it all here in the Lab Room. Thank you for joining me as I continue to break down week number 11 in the National Football League.